We've met many times. Nice to see everyone again.
Hello,
Hi.
everybody, and welcome to the International Writers Fellowship with whoever this is, Erica, Jules, and Ember. How are we all? I'm shit. I have not this right now, so it's nine o'clock in the evening here. This is the first time I've taken my head from out underneath a pillow today, apart from tea supplies. So I am not up to much today. How's everybody else doing?
Erica?
I'm
We didn't
good.
do round robin.
I played D&D with some therapists this morning, and we decompressed a little bit about this week, which was we almost like spent the time doing that solely. But I was like, can we? I don't want to be in this world right now. Can we go to the Feywild where it's still fucked up a little bit, but it's not here? And so we played, and we didn't die, which was great because last time it was kind of a TPK. We made some poor choices.
I think that should just be the name of RPGs. We made some poor choices.
We made some really, really, really bad choices. Got in a little bit over our heads, but it all ended up fine. We made a deal with a hag, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sorry, you made a deal with a hag.
Sounds like a typical RPG session, making a deal with a hag. I aspire to be a hag someday. I feel like I'm well on my way.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
How about everybody else?
And then, yeah, we've been playing the new Astrobot this afternoon. So
love. My son and my husband have conquered that game, and so it's been happy background noise while I've been working my 2.5 jobs. I guess we'll go in a little I've been teaching 3rd grade, so I'm getting very used to everybody takes turns. We have our morning meeting, and I've had a cold that turned into a sinus infection. So I've been sick for over a month now. You can kind of hear it, I think, a little bit. Yeah. I don't remember what my voice sounds like normally. So this is my voice that I think is normal. Yeah.
Sorry,
I am actually, you guys, I'm happy. I was desperately depressed and anxious for most of the summer. It's really hard to start a business. It's really hard to strike out on your own. It's really fucking scary. And then obviously US politics being what they are, I'm also we'll put that in a box and put it on the shelf. I'm also fucking terrified and I'm angry. So in my own little microcosm of my body, my depression and my anxiety are very under control.
Good.
Right. Generally speaking, within the microcosm of the United States, I am angry and full of rage and terrified and ready to tear it up and listen to punk rock and wear all black and wear my scary boots. But teaching 3rd grade has been challenging and fun and eye-opening and rewarding, and I'm sicker than I've been in a long time because my immune system sucks. But I've got 8-year-olds writing fiction in my classroom right now, and I've got kids who can't read, who are asking me every day, Ms. Gray, can I work on my story? And on Friday, I had kids who turned in their story, secretly grabbing their Chromebooks, opening them up, and trying to work on them some more. And I had to take a Chromebook away from a kid and say, art is never finished. It is only abandoned. And a kid said, well, that's a weird thing to say. And I said, well, sure, but it's done. You handed it in to me. I have to grade it now for your report card. You can't work on it anymore. But in the back of my mind, I'm so proud of myself because 8-year-olds don't want to write shit, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But mine do. So that's my long-winded update. I'm so glad to be here today.
Yeah.
I've missed you all.
We've missed you. Very much. Jules.
I actually got more done yesterday than I thought I would, which feels nice. managed to mark 10 presentations and get some sewing done.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm happy. It sets me up well for the start of the week.
So I was just telling Erica before we got online. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know. I think I may have told Jules about this. I can't remember. So basically, RPG Avatar Legends. It is a powered by the Apocalypse game, and the way you create a character in PBTA is you choose an archetype. So they've just got what's it called, playbooks, which each character type has special rules and moves. You don't choose a background and then a job and blah blah. You just choose the playbook, and this is the second, I think. Source book was it the third. And it's got in it a new archetype called the Broken, and for a therapist, an RPG therapist, Erica, have an orgasm with me as I read this.
I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what it says, and I'm like, okay, I need this book now.
Yeah. No, you don't, because you need everything else as well. The Broken suffered a charity. Jesus Christ. The Broken suffered a tragedy that shattered them. Now they are piecing themselves back together. Play the Broken if you want to strive to heal yourself and become someone new. Yes.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Racked, wistful, yearning, merciful. The Broken has endured something so terrible that it shattered their self-image and left them a wreck. Now, for the sake of others, they are rebuilding, returning to who they once were or becoming someone new, capable of moving forward and doing good. The Broken knows exactly how much the world can take from them, but they aren't driven by vengeance or hatred. Instead, they have come through that cycle and see no path to healing through causing more pain. They give other people the ability to make the different choices they wish they could have had. I like it very much. And it's got moves and like destiny, kind of. So destiny is a funny thing. True life happens where you are. Give yourself. I love it. It's very nice. So anyway, I just wanted to tell Erica about that, and I'd forget if I didn't do it now. So yes.
I'm listening. I'm also blowing us up on Instagram so that we get a few more friends.
Mm-hmm. So, but the problem with that, Erica, as I say, it is just a source book. It is not the whole game. So Charlene, myself, Eric, and Emily are actually playing it. So I might have to. Maybe we can bring you aboard, Erica. Maybe you can be the Broken. But we'll see. Cross that bridge.
Oh, I'm not invited.
What's funny about that is
therapist, darling.
Therapists only.
Right. So
one of my friends who's also a therapist, she has a sleeve of butterfly tattoos, butterflies and moths, and they have to be real. That was like the what is the word?
Stipulation.
Thank you. And so there were people who were important to her in her life, and then it was at a training we were at together, and she was like, I want you to pick a butterfly or a moth because I want to add you to, but her arm was full. And so like I was going somewhere on her back. And this was when, my count was still building. And I was like, I asked her later that day, I said, did you just ask me that because I'm here with you? Or do you really want me like to pick something to be on your body for forever? And she's like, yes, I really want you to pick something. And so the butterfly that I picked, where all of this is going, is a map butterfly, MAP. And the reason I picked it is because it looks like it has been dropped and shattered and then glued back together in like the most beautiful mosaic way. Like they're so gorgeous. And so I am now on her, like the lower part of her, like, I don't know, left part of her back. And what's funny is I was like, I've got your back. And she's like, yeah, you do.
Oh, boff.
But yeah. I'm all about the shattering and putting back together. And
So just so the game on my channel is specifically by therapists for therapists, but I think once we wrap this thing up, we may be able to play an IWF game. You know,
Maybe
just-
I don't want to play an IWF game with you anymore, Dan.
okay, well, I'll survive, I'm sure.
I do have one more piece of news.
Go on.
The print is finally available.
I know I ordered it.
Yay! Oh, sorry, that was really loud in my microphone. Yay!
It said it would be here between the 12th and the 14th. I'm so excited.
People can also reach out to me on Instagram, and I will mail you one direct and sign it. So,
Well, I'm
Erica,
just gonna have to meet
I
you
will-
someday.
I'll mail you one direct and sign it too, because you're my friend, and I want you to get one. This is the final proof copy that got funkified, so it looks weird, but the final copy is not funkified, and now I get to be like Dan and put my published novel behind me like a cool guy, like a trophy case. So I'm gonna do one of these.
I should also add.
Yes.
Thank you. Handmaid's Tale psychology, seeing off red, very appropriate given events this week. Now available to buy on Amazon. I contributed a charity. What the hell? Oh, God,
It's Dan. I'm gonna Dan you for a second. Dan, with love, should you be here today?
No.
Would you like to take a little breaky poo and go lay down?
I will once we get started. Don't worry.
Okay.
Chapter about the psychology of religion, how people relate to religion, why people are religious. One of the amazing things that I realized whilst putting this together is religion offers us an on-demand attachment relationship. You know, when we're scared, when we're down or angry, we can turn to this omnipotent figure who our brain tells us is always there, who will offer us the support we need at that time. You know, parents, friends, family, they let us down. But when you've got this figure, you know, okay, yeah, forget the fact that wars have been fought involved in it. It gives a sense of comfort. So read this. A lot of interesting information about obviously feminism, government interference, etc., etc. Great book. Travis Langley, Win Goodfried, good friend. Buy it. It came out on election day.
I like the subtitle, Seeing Off Red.
Yes.
That's cool.
Because obviously her name is Off Red as well. So
very cool. Very cool. I understand, and I know that we are adamantly not a political. Are we a podcast? Is that how we would classify ourselves? Not a political show, not a political podcast, but we are all kind human beings who care about other human beings. I've tried to catch up on some of the shows. I literally don't have time to think. I'm curious, being that Jules and Dan, you are not stateside. Do you? United States politics affect you guys? Are you two doing okay? I don't know. Like,
doing okay. Just kind of scratching my head. One thing I actually said to a friend yesterday is, like, I've lived in the US and I've got family who live there, but I really don't understand the Christian nationalism thing. It doesn't make sense to me outside of that context. So,
but that's been happening in other countries too. I mean, we saw fascism sort of start to take hold in the UK as well with Johnson.
It's not the same.
I'm going to fundamentally put my foot in. No, Johnson is nothing like that. He wanted to be, but But the way government works here and politics work here, I mean, we got rid of him.
He did. We thought we got rid of ours too.
Yeah.
My observation was just they're not connected in the same way here as what I see over there. So.
And it's too soon for us to make sense of it. And again, we're not that kind of show, but I just wanted to know that you two, we didn't have time to have a preamble before the show went on, but
See, I think part of the reason I am in the state I am currently in is because I don't know how Erica has been, but I was inundated with calls. Daniel, I need an extra session this week. Daniel, can you see me? And I spent Wednesday, Thursday, Friday just overloaded with panicking people and had to spend. And my message to them is my message to you guys and to the world. The sky isn't falling.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, the world has survived worse individuals than Donald Trump. It'll survive this one.
I'm more concerned for the health of our democracy than anything else. I live in California. California is a bastion of freedom. California is the spear tip. We end up passing legislation that catches fire in other places and ends up, I feel safe. I worry about Erica. I worry about my friends in places that don't have safeguards. And, I said to my dad yesterday, Nazi Germany eventually became Germany again. And it's too soon to portend those things. And you have to just put one foot in front of the other and wake up and make breakfast and go about your day. But
so, a couple of things. Firstly, in 4 years' time, you'll never have to put up with him again because
you don't know that.
The
motherfucker
Let's
stormed our Capitol and had police officers killed in his name. He tried to hang his vice president. We cannot. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna pull back the reins on the horse because I'm gonna start making this a thing, and we're here to write and not talk politics. Yeah. You guys are okay, and your patients are freaking out, and a lot of us are freaking out, and I have fewer rights now than I did 4 years ago, and that's a fact. And
so what I would say is that hope is not the same thing as optimism. You don't need to be optimistic, but you can hope.
Yeah.
And that's what I would say. The other thing that does really upset me is that now I've got to listen to another 4 years of Eric Trump jokes. And
if that's the worst thing that happens to you, Dan, over the next 4 years, I count you lucky.
So I have this thing I want to read, and then let's do cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so hope. So people speak of hope as if it is this delicate how do you say this word? Ephemeral. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start over. People speak of hope as if it is this delicate, ephemeral thing made of whispers and spider webs. It's not. Hope has dirt on her face, blood on her knuckles, the grit of the cobblestones in her hair, and just spit out a tooth as she rises for another go.
Love it.
Cards, please.
Cards, please. I promise I won't talk politics anymore.
What do we want today? Do we want a dragon?
I want a dragon. I want to turn into a dragon and burn things down.
Oh, God, that was my hip that just popped as
I over. Darling. We got hips popping.
Yeah.
Charlene's right. Charlene's got it's just going to be an interesting, punk rock's going to be popping. So that's fun.
Which one?
We got I can't read the other one. Star Dragons or Dragon Pat. What's a more traditional tarot?
They're both Oracle. I have tarot. I have Dragon Tarot.
Let's do Dragon Tarot.
Okay.
I decide. My goal today was not to come in and steamroll, and I'm steamrolling, and you got to stop letting me do that.
Well, I was going to grab the Dragon Tarot, but the cat was on my lap, and that would have made me get her off my lap. So
everybody's got their cats today except me. I don't know where mine are.
Mine is just because I have the heated blanket on my lap.
I see. It is quite frigid everywhere except I'm guessing Australia because
no. What are we getting?
Summer.
I mean, it's 61 here.
Side note, Erica, those matte butterflies are beautiful. I see what you mean.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, I'll turn on my fan so I can know exactly how. Oh, it's 65 degrees in my office today. That's not bad.
They're like broken glass, aren't they? They're absolutely stunning. Yeah.
It's going to be 25 degrees today. I think that's like low 70s.
Mid-70s.
That's lovely. Thank you for translating the Celsius to my silly American brain. I was like 25 degrees. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Well, hell, if this isn't freaking appropriate. So the Seven of Wands.
Oh, wands are
Uh-huh.
good. Wands are a good omen.
Her back against the mountain wall, a mother dragon is under siege. Six
Oh, boy.
wands threaten from below. Though outnumbered, she claimed the high ground and stands firm. With staff in paw, her two young dragonlets shielded by her wings, she will take on all comers. I'm going to try and do this without crying. To her last searing breath of dragon fire, she will protect her wearer and kin. Never assault a mother dragon defending her own. You've known better days. Oppression and bullies are on all sides. The odds are against you, and though resistance seems foolish, even futile, it is the only thing you can do. A hard battle lies ahead, but strategy and passion can tip the scales in your favor. Stand your ground. That which you defend is dear to you. Even lost causes need their champions, need warriors with sharper minds and steadier hearts, with spirits that grow even as their powers seem to lessen. Don't let your courage fail. This way lies victory after a great struggle.
Oh, Erica, I wish I could just hug you through the computer screen.
So that didn't move anybody, I take it.
No, it was stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means for my writing, but geez, I think I needed that today.
And that aligns really closely with my fantasy novel. And yeah, it's hard to feel like making art is worthwhile when we live in a world where our rights can just be smashed to pieces and the bad guys can win. I was thinking this morning about the Never-Ending Story, and everybody's seen it, right? I mean, right? There's that, Bastian's reading the story and the Nothing just comes and takes everything away, and he's standing there with the childlike Empress, and he's holding that last grain of sand, and that's all that remains. I can't remember the fucking name of the place because my brain is soup.
The Ivory Tower.
It's all that remains of the whole world. I forget what the world is called. I've watched that movie 500 fucking
Fantasia.
times. That's all that remains of Fantasia. And that's kind of what it feels like right now.
Charlene has a new cat.
And it is freaking adorable.
And it's in a Pokeball.
And it's in a Pokeball.
So the shitty thing is that we're standing here with this grain of sand and like it feels like Fantasia has been just destroyed. And I know that it's not quite that dramatic, but the part is like I can't get up on a luck dragon and wish things back to normal now. And we're actually at the part where the Nothing is going to start sucking things up. And I hope that we get that little grain of sand and Falcor. Like I guess that's what fiction writing is for. It's for little boys in attics hiding from school and bullies. Dark moments. Because the world is brutal and people are selfish and ignorant, and people who read books need escapism and hope and beauty and fantasy and meaning. So I guess our job as writers and artists is to breathe meaning into a world that can often feel meaningless and horrible.
Whereas I would say that I always interpret the Seven of Wands as a don't settle for anybody else's bullshit. It's, I grew up very isolated. It often felt like me against the world. And I wasn't going to let the bastards grind me down. That's how I always interpret, especially in the more illustrated cards like that one, where it's often somebody literally with their back against the wall fighting off a gang of would-be oppressors. Good survives by the everyday tiny gestures rather than the massive displays. And so if everybody here and everybody watching just carries on being a nice person, the world will be a better place for it. Jules, you're very quiet, darling.
He keeps trying to stealth cuddle me. He'll just creep up really slowly and be like, "Can I get close enough before she tells me I can't stay?"
Oh my God, there's dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the day that Jules and I ran it, because I was I'm like, what else is there besides dinosaurs? And I found dragons, and I was like, yeah, we gotta go with dragons.
Can I tell you all how absolutely pleased I am that in my absence, something of my influence has remained in the dinosaur timer? Like, I feel so seen. I feel so loved.
Okay, you can sit here if you can stay chill.
Cool. So obviously we've only got a little bit of time. We've spent some time catching up.
Sorry.
So what are we working on?
I'm at a part where I'm gonna I've gotta make up a bunch of stuff.
Same.
Because it's stuff that it's stuff that I'm not transferring over. It's stuff that I'm making up. So we're gonna see where it goes.
Amber, what are you up to?
I am still working on my rewrites. I'm just, we're in a fight scene. I think I need to blow up a couple pages and restart. So that's what I'm going to do.
Cool. Jules?
I have cards for world building today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought, and I haven't opened them yet, but I bought the RPG Campfire deck.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what?
And it has 6 different categories: your past, your present, your companions, your dreams, your world, and hypotheticals. So I'm like, I wonder if these are anything maybe kind of sort of like this story. And I bet they maybe kind of are.
Why?
I'll let you know if they're worth it, Dan. I'm sure that they probably are not.
She's just trying to protect you.
On that note, Charlene wants teal. Who are the takers for the others? I'm out, so I won't bother choosing one.
Light blue?
Light blue for Jules.
Yeah, I'll go blue also.
Oh.
I'm very anti-red anymore, so.
Amber.
We can't hear you, honey.
I preemptively muted myself because I've talked too much today. Purple. And I said, fuck you, Red Dragon.
Well, just for that, I'm going to support the Red Dragon. It's not his fault.
No, don't support him. Don't support him. Fuck you, Red Dragon.
Don't
We can
listen
agree
to
to
him, mate.
disagree all we want, but if you're a fucking cultist, you get the fuck out of my fuck. I needed that.
I'm very
I feel
glad.
better now. That was cathartic. Look at him, he's fucking jumping like a little Oh, they're all doing it except the teal one. The teal one's running. Oh no, okay. I'm so angry. I just need to listen to NoFX all day today. Just can't catch a break.
How do we do?
Good question. Can we get the music? Yeah. That's pathetic. I got 390.
390 more than you had.
Tis. It's just not my normal pace. You can tell I'm exhausted and sick. I was also writing pretty carefully, because I don't want it to come back and fix it.
Jules.
I'm just finishing up my man, I'm having fun. I've got like 8 different locations now that I've just built.
So just quick update for everybody else. Jules, I think it's safe to say one of her favorite activities in existence is world building. She will happily create worlds just for the fun of creating the world.
For fun.
So
You
that's-
know, it's like people who create RPG characters that they're never going to play. She just
I definitely
Yeah,
had more fun today than I did yesterday. So.
Hey, if that floats your boat.
And Erica?
847.
Nice.
Cool. And so, I mean, that was about half the time we've been having this week. So you've done. I mean, the fact that you nearly got the full 1,000 is. I looked at villas in Greece.
Nice.
I also don't I don't have a word count goal because I'm rewriting and trying to bridge a gap in the middle because I'm rewriting the middle of my story. So I'm not aiming for 50,000. I'm just aiming to finish the rewrites. So it's sort of an intangible but tangible goal.
Yeah.
Which is exciting because my goal is to get to hand my edits to Kelly Scriven in January. We love her. I'm hoping to have her on at some point because she is my editor and she's always posting editing tips on TikTok and Instagram and she's just the best. So
Well, best get her on soon.
I want to. My goal is, I think it's a doable goal. I want to have the first draft of the story done by the end of the month.
that's amazing. Is this all 7 stories you're talking about? Or
No. Oh, you haven't. So
I don't go here anymore.
No, I gave myself permission this year to go where my muse wanted. And so I have the option of going through to the dragon smoking a cigar story.
Oh, radical.
Alana, or I am reworking a fan fiction series to publish.
Nice.
So that's what I'm currently working on, is the first of that series, which I don't know how that's going to work and how I don't know how I'm going to do that when it happens, because they're not like long, they're not novel length stories. They're not going to be.
Neither was Manny Fuego.
So,
Novellas are cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm excited to have you join the Novels on Shelves Club.
And this is a spicy one.
Hot. We love sexy novels.
Oh yeah, this could definitely be a novella.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's fictional, so 40,000 words ish.
Yeah.
And I'm at total 23,000.
So this guy is 33,000 words. And I didn't do a large typeface, and it's a respectable size, and it's a weirdly big size. So you can get away with a lot with a novella.
and it's still a satisfyingly, short-ish read and all that good stuff. So
So we'll see.
we'll see.
What did you get, Jules? Sorry, I just keep talking.
We just steamrolling people today.
At the end of the day, if you're self-publishing, it doesn't matter how long it is.
Yeah, you don't have to answer to anybody.
Yeah. So,
I'm,
sorry, Jules,
I'm
were you about to
happy
say
with
something?
8 different locations.
8 different locations.
Jules.
Yeah, I was on a roll.
What kind of locations? Give us some
Let
insight.
me, I'm taking photos.
Jules is hand tallying her votes. I've got to get off that train. My husband's like, stop, please stop talking about politics. And I'm like, I have to. I'm a verbal processor. I don't know what else to do.
We have an ocean without gods that is the habitat of an endangered animal.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else was fun? Ruins of shade. I might, as in a ruin.
Ruins of Shade.
Yeah. The namesake was of shade. I'm like, interesting. On a coastline known for musical insects.
Jules is going full galaxy brain on us over here.
Yeah. So playing around, and I'm actually I might do this tomorrow as well, because that was just, it was sparking the imagination more than what I was working on yesterday. So that's helpful. But I'm just trying to put it away because the other thing I have to show you. So I in the middle of working yesterday, I come into my study and discover I just left the lid of this deck box sitting on my my desk, and I come in and that's my cat.
That's why you were taking pictures. I would look over and I was like, she's taking pictures of something. For why?
Oh, she decided that my deck box was good for a bed. She was like literally curled up in a donut inside. So I'm trying to put it away because I don't want the box to break on me.
Right.
So obviously a bit of a downer today, given life, the universe, and everything.
I feel like that's just my fault because I came up and had to catch you guys up on how bummed I am about the election. You guys probably got that out of your systems on like Wednesday.
But yeah, we've got some writing done, and we will be here same time tomorrow. Does anybody else have anything they want to finish with?
I'll be here tomorrow as well because the squirrels don't have school. So that's fun. And I have to work despite the fact that I'm sick. So I'll be here doing business stuff. And I sold out of my first batch of copies of Manny Fuego that I bought to have here. So it's not that many.
You said a little while ago that you were finishing the school now. Do we have you for the rest of the month, or are you?
No, I'm at school through mid-January. So you guys have to bear with the fact that I'm going to be working 2.5 jobs until mid-January. I'll be back in January. So if you guys need to take a pause from the show for a while, don't stay here on my account.
I suspect. Well, I unless something massive changes over the next couple of weeks, I suspect I'll be calling it.
Yeah.
We can potentially do something offline, or by all means, you guys can do it. But I'm close to being done, I think. We've given it a good try, but these things don't always pay off.
It's okay. It's okay for us to take a break. I think that everybody right now is feeling a little bit like they need a break from everything. I mean, people who aren't,
Well, as I say, that's my take on it.
I believe that Charlene and Kraken and our regular viewers, if we decide we're going to take a pause, will be here for us when we come back. I hope you guys will be here for us when we come back. And, if they're doing Wham, that they'll be. I can't make my thoughts work anymore. My brain's full of sludge. But yeah, if we've got to take a break, I think that our subscribers will be here for us.
So you
Can
can
you take
bribe.
bribes?
Yeah, good luck.
I'll show my boobs if you come back in January. No. I don't think I can do that on Twitch. There are spicy pictures of me up on my Instagram though, so go find those.
And on
Seriously,
that
I did a
bombshell,
boudoir photo shoot and I put them up on Instagram. So,
sorry, say it again. You did a what photo shoot?
a boudoir photo shoot, and they're up on my Instagram. So it's part of my healing from trauma. So,
Good for you.
I'm not afraid to show some skin to get us back in the game, team.
And on that bombshell, thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.